Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We begin with this transfer news claiming that Barcelona will meet with super agent George Mendes this week to discuss two important operations. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, we talk about Joao Cancelo. We are going to discuss on some other details that have been leaked concerning Joao Cancelo's imminent move to Barcelona from Manchester City. So, guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Football super agent George Mendes is expected to arrive in Barcelona tomorrow with a report from AS confirming that the agenda of his trip is going to be the transfer of Joao Cancelo and the possible exit of Ansu Fati. These two players are going to be the theme of his advent. Why Barcelona are largely expected to close the transfer of Cancelo, Ansu Fati continues to face uncertain future. As for the Portuguese, we have reported before that the player is expected to fly to Barca maybe today, Thursday, and will eventually undergo his medicals tomorrow, Friday, before completing his loan move to Barcelona. Ansu Fati, on the other hand, does not really want to leave Barca as it stands, despite having numerous offers on the table. But Barcelona might be tempted to get more revenue from his sale. The primary focus on Jorge Mendes' agenda during meetings with the leaders of Barcelona revolves around Ansu Fati. While the young Spanish forward holds a strong desire to continue his journey at Barcelona and make his mark, a consensus has been reached between Xavi and the management that the player's departure would be in the best interest of the club. From a financial perspective, Ansu Fati stands as one of the select few assets within the team that is deemed dispensable by the coach, whose sale could inject a significant economic boost. In terms of on-field performance, Xavi's utilization of Ansu Fati has been minimal, often relegating him to brief appearances. Notably, emerging players like Ace Abde and Lamine Yamal have surged ahead, with Ferran Torres' remarkable initial performances have positioned him well in the pecking order. In contrast to Ansu's situation, Joao Cancelo's transfer appears to be less complex. Negotiations regarding his potential transfer are entering their final stages, and optimism abounds that the matter of fair play can be resolved in the forthcoming days. Apart from these two matters, Jorge Mendes and FC Barcelona could also discuss the contract renewal of Yamal, which is expected to be signed soon, as well as possible move for Joao Felix, who remains on the club's agenda. Of course, Barcelona have a lot of dealings, especially in this transfer window, a lot of dealings that centers around Josh Mendes' clients, right? Well, I've mentioned about five of them, yeah, all of them being under Josh Mendes. That is why having a good relationship with Josh Mendes is very, very important. And I think this good relationship that Laporta has with this super agent have also helped the club and will continue to help the club in order to, get some deals done. He has been helping Barcelona in the past, especially since Laporta took over the reins as Barca president. and he will continue to do the same because they are saying that there will be another meeting between Mendes and the Barca executives to discuss on his clients that Barca are showing strong interest in, plus the ones that their futures are uncertain, like Ansu Fati. Of course, talking about Ansu, his time at Barcelona have been really, really terrible these past few seasons. From injuries in the previous 2 seasons, last season when he was fully fit, he couldn't play games. He was playing always from the bench, but he couldn't make any impact, to the disappointment of many callers. And Xavi himself was not even helping the case, especially this season, where Fati is looking as he's looking promising to deliver, but it seems as though Xavi does not see it in the same way. So Josh Mendes having that meeting very soon with Barca, who discussed quite a lot about Anso because the player's future has made a lot of headlines, and it's better that they meet and they try to clear the air, to make things known. What is the decision from year on in? It would be very important for those clubs, for the two parties to sit down and talk. So Mendes will talk about the Fati situation highest, according to reports. Then the Joao Cancelo deal also will be discussed, as all these days we have been getting a lot of positive reports as regards the player's loan move to Barcelona. He's set to undergo medicals on Friday and complete his move before the week comes to an end. Then on to the final story of discussion. With each passing hour, Joao Cancelo is closing in on a move to Barca from City. Cancelo had been one of Barca's main objectives for the current transfer window, with Xavi in particular pushing for the player's signing. And over the past week, there have been significant development in that operation, with the move now very close to being completed. As has well established by now, Cancelo will be joining Barca on a season-long loan deal with a non-mandatory purchase option included in the agreement. And now, Adria Albert has provided some more intimate details of the agreement between Barca and City for the trade of Cancelo. It has been previously reported that the agreement in principle was going to be for a purchase option worth just over 30 million euros. But the aforementioned report states that the fee agreed for the right back's permanent purchase next year is 25 million euros. Furthermore, the option would not be mandatory and would be conditioned on Barca reaching the round of 16 in the Champions League, along with some other objectives. In addition to that, the report states that Cancelo's salary would be shared between the two clubs, although the Blaugrana will be paying the larger share. The former Valencia and Inter Milan man will be traveling to Barca tomorrow to finalize his medicals. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.